Hello Aquarius, and welcome to another reading with Tiffany from tiffanystarology. It's so good to see you again. If you've been here before and you're returning, if this is your first time, welcome. I probably will get interrupted by dogs barking at some point because my husband just got off work. So if you guys hear that during this reading, I do apologize in advance. But just wanted to kind of shuffle, get into your energy for the month of March, Aquarius, and see what Spirit has for you. Your last reading that I did for the end of February, oh my gosh, it was my favorite reading I've ever done on this channel. The energy that you gave me, whew, it was palpable. It was fun, and it was about the divine feminine, dark feminine energy rising within you to really take what's yours. So I'm curious what comes out this month. I want to start off with letting you know what I've let all the signs know. Spirit told me that this particular month we're going to be focusing on amethyst, on also rose quartz, so our purples and our pinks as far as crystals. They don't have to be amethyst or rose quartz, but purple and pink during this Pisces season, beginning of March energy, because we're tapping into our third eye, into our subconscious, into what makes us feel joy and happy at our heart center. So we'll be going ahead and putting some timestamps below so that if you want to skip through any portion of this video, you can. We'll do Oracle at the very end. And there's links as well in my bio that help you to book a one-on-one reading with me, or visit my Instagram where we connect on there too. So we're going to start off, Aquarius, current situation. Whoo, High Priestess. I have some very witchy Aquarius women and men, I should say, but most of my viewers are women. But I have some very, very tapped in tune High Priestess energy going on. So you might be really focusing on, if you have a spiritual business, that. Also, if you have any kind of divination practices that you are a part of. So whether you're a tarot reader, oracle reader, whether you do pendulum, whether you read Ouija boards, stuff like that. Candles, I feel like a lot of you are getting into your witchy woman energy. High Priestess. So also, you're going to definitely need to tap in with these these crystals, as your card is showing us that literally you're focusing on divination. Wow, that was dramatic. Very dramatic there. But we're going to go ahead and pull for your second card, your current challenge. We will go into deeper detail with these cards when we pull all 10 of them. And then we also will clarify anything that needs to be clarified. All right. So current challenge for my dear Aquarius. 6 of Wands. So you may feel as though you're not being appreciated, that you're not being seen. Maybe you're also feeling like people that are in your life are not valuing the work and the really what you bring to the table. I really feel a lot of undervalued, underappreciated energy. Strengths for my dear Aquarius. Strengths for Aquarius. Yes, you're tapped in. You must have a lot of water in your chart, or just embody that intuitive woman. So, Queen of Cups. You might be focused on home, family. You might be focused on really just anything spiritually driven, intuitively driven, things of that nature. Area of focus. This is potentially an area where you need to kind of show a little extra emphasis, a little extra care to that particular part of your life. What is an area of focus for my dear Aquarius? A place where if Spirit had a spiritual band-aid, Spirit might be like, you should put that. You should put this band-aid on there. That's what I think about. Area of focus for Aquarius. Got 2 there. Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. So you need to focus on what it is that you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to bring into your 3D reality, how you can walk into this dharma that you have created for yourself, right? But by doing that, you have to center yourself, balance your emotions, be in harmony with yourself. So there's a need for you to focus on, okay, yes, I want to manifest all of this, but I need to ground my energy too. Near future for Aquarius, that was way too many. The only one that flipped over was Ace of Wands, but I'm going to reshuffle. Area of focus for, near future for Aquarius. Very different. We got the Page of Pentacles. So how do we move forward? Where is our life taking us? Where is this manifestation that I'm trying to bring forth going? Where does this relationship look like it's heading? My business, my finances, all that stuff, my health. Recent past for Aquarius. Recent past. Page of Cups. So a lot of emphasis on creation, children, focusing on your spiritual projects, your artistic behavior, advice. Okay, I had a feeling that this wanted to come back out. Ace of Wands. Spirit wants you to really focus on your talents, your strengths, your gifts. These are things that are going to propel you forward. Especially with Pluto being Aquarius, you are going to be in the spotlight of some sort. Your life is going to be changing a whole lot. So if you need to focus in on, I can sing, I can dance, I can read tarot, I can do it all, Aquarius. Like whatever it is that you're good at, I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on. Your advice is to really hone in on that. Your environment, 3 cards. And they're very interesting. 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and the Sun card. So I feel like this. You might feel as though you are holding on to a lot of baggage that you are getting ready to let go of. When we think of 10, we think of we're almost to the finish line. So there's this hold that's been on you, this weight on your heart, on your shoulders, whatever you want to call it. But you're going to be realizing that sometimes to be happy, you have to really revel in your own power, in your own singularity. You have to enjoy your alone time, being by yourself, focusing on yourself. So your environment is going to almost make you feel like you need to be a little bit selfish this month. Maybe you're taking more time for yourself to grow your funds, your finances, your health, your wealth, your empire, focusing on what you need and backing off of other responsibilities. And then with the Sun here, I also feel like some of you may also be planning to have children. Some of you may also be thinking about where do you want to go that makes you happy, that makes you feel free, getting together with friends. I see this card. It is the Sun card, but it reminds me of the 3 of Cups. So you might also be like figuring out how to be in union with other people who are on the same page as you, who make you happy, manifesting, getting out in nature, being in the sun, things like that. So really cool and energy there. Hopes and fears. You're like, is it going to all balance out, equalize, and be fair? There might be areas of your life right now where things are just not fair. I'm going to clarify that for you for sure. And potential outcome for my dear Aquarius, keeping in mind that we have free will. Potential outcome for Aquarius. Yes. 9 of Cups. A major wish is being fulfilled by the end of this month. I'm going to dive into that. But wow. Wow. At the bottom of the deck, we have the beautiful Strength card. This is one of my favorite Strength cards ever. It's so beautiful. It's so effortless. There is this tornado behind her. So there's this tornado behind you, Aquarius. This dark period that you've been either walking through, just got out of. You're kind of just like, just barely outside of the safety zone, I feel like. But she's not even looking back. She's turning her wand towards this tornado. And she's like, I have all that I need within me to control this volatile situation. It will not get the best of me. I will remain grounded. I will remain assured of myself. And honestly, you're tapping into the energy of, I'm a bad ass bitch. Like, just like really like, I don't care that there's this huge tornado behind me. I am strong. I am powerful. There's nothing that you can say or do that is going to make me feel otherwise. Like when I do the Aquarius reading, y'all, I just be like, man, I want your energy. You guys are so freaking powerful. And I love this group. So I'm going to clarify this High Priestess for your current situation. But I do feel like a lot of you are focused on your spiritual work, your spiritual quest, your spiritual journey. Really tapping into divination practices of all sorts. And seeing beyond the veil. Pluto is really making y'all really change up here. Okay, yes. 10 of Cups. In what way could that potential High Priestess energy add to your happiness, your fulfillment, your 10 of Cups? You're focused on the future, love, your happiness, your joy, your fulfillment. And in order for you to embody this High Priestess energy to the best of your ability to manifest these positive situations with family, I feel like Spirit is asking you to conjure it up. Like, not to say that the High Priestess is like a manifestation card, but I feel like the High Priestess can use the tools of manifestation to create whatever she wants. So in a lot of ways, she can embody a lot of different things. So if your desire as this High Priestess energy, if your desire is to become a High Priestess, if your desire is to become a tarot reader, if your desire is to become a spiritual worker, to be a psychic, whatever it is, like to be a leader in that particular realm, I feel like this is the perfect opportunity for you to dive deeper, especially during Pisces season. If you have Pisces in your chart, if you have heavy water placements as well, where you're tapping into your intuition, I see a lot of growth in this area for you that will ultimately bring you fulfillment, joy, happiness. But with this card here in your challenge, are you feeling like all this work that you're putting out, people aren't receiving it? So like if you're in social media, because I know a couple of my Aquarius women that I'm closer to, they're in social media. Like maybe you're not getting the likes, the follows, the information's not coming through in the same way that you're putting all your energy out towards it, right? Or maybe in your home life, your family life, whatever the case is, maybe you feel like you're just not being appreciated at your job for what you do, for your contributions to this world. But we have to remember that with or without recognition, our goal and our job on this earth is to just be our best version of ourselves, to live out these experiences. So I don't want you to get caught up in feeling like people don't value you, that they don't care about you, that they don't acknowledge your presence, that what you do is not enough, that you're not receiving the recognition that you deserve. It will come. This is just a period of kind of having to lay low and allow things to work out in their divine timing. For your strengths, you have the Queen of Cups. So your energy is so immaculate. You might be family planning because she's pregnant as well. We had the Sun card come out and the 10 of Cups. So there might be a heavy emphasis on marriage, family, children, things of that nature. But she's very intuitive. And your strength is that you are such a healing energy. You are able to really care for those in need. Be that friend that gives advice. Do what you need to do to excel in the areas of like empathy, intuition, motherhood, love. You have all those great qualities about you. And you may have, somewhat of a large responsibility within the home, within your family, your job, where it does require a lot of intuition and a lot of empathy and a lot of love and caring for others, animals, even if like you work in the animal healthcare industry. You might be a nurse. You may also just be someone who works as an empath, who does readings and stuff for people, where you really hold space. And that is your strength this month. Where Spirit wants you to focus again, though, is you have these lofty dreams, goals, aspiration, and you have good karma, which we call dharma. Your dharmic timeline is waiting for you to walk upon it, right? And a lot of us are cutting out the old timelines, getting rid of what does not serve us, doing what we need to do to walk into a happier place, into a more aligned frequency and all of that. So with the Temperance card being here, Sagittarius energy, maybe some of you guys have that in your chart, there is this need for you to balance your energy, alchemize your pain into power, alchemize your setbacks into positive forward momentum, things like that, to allow you to get to this dharma, to this positive karma that wants to live out its life in you. But there is this need to focus, pull back, find some gentle resolution within yourself to actually do what you need to do to balance out the energies that are in your life. You might be a little bit off kilter a little bit, some of you this month, because you are giving so much of yourself either to this business, this family, to something that you're not receiving a lot of attention in return from. All right, so we have near future. I'm going to clarify, but you have the Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. I hate when that happens. Let me clear this up. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to just show you what flew out. You have the 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Moon card, the Star card, the Strength card. So I'm not going to keep these cards, but I think the general energy that I'm getting from all of them is you have a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate. You're trying to really figure out what to do as far as like family, for sure, like stability, working on yourself, focusing on your dreams, your future, healing. Like you're on a healing journey. A lot of you guys, there's this need to be strong. That came up as the bottom of the deck as like a major theme for you this month. But I feel like there's a lot on your mind. And when you're trying to set forth, as this Page of Pentacles does, like he has this map, he has this idea of where to next. I feel like Spirit wants you to have like a proper plan. Judgment card also came out. Oh my gosh. And the 5 of Cups. I didn't even see that. Oh, there was a lot of cards that came out, but you have a lot on you're dealing with a lot. And I want you to really ground. You need to ground your energy this month. Page of Pentacles. Tell me a little bit more. Just one card, please, Spirit. Oh my gosh, you guys, this deck is like not playing with me right now. This deck is playing games on me right now. It does not want me to look into this Page of Pentacles. It's like, Page of Pentacles for Aquarius. We have the 10 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you have been unable to move forward in a new direction because you're holding on to a past version of something in your life, whether that is a job that's not working, a relationship that's not working, a mindset that needs to shift, I feel, a home base that's not working, a place where you're not being paid enough. And it's really burning you out. And your spirit wants you to like take a leap towards something new. And you don't even have to necessarily know what that is quite yet. But Spirit wants you in the near future to start preparing a plan for how you want to move forward in your life. Like whatever this is that you were holding on to, that was holding you back, that was keeping swords in your back, it's time to actually move out of that energy. So again, relationships that are keeping you stuck, jobs that are keeping you stuck, family members that are keeping you stuck, your own mindset, where you're living, how you're living, like bad habits. There's something that is really putting a strain on who you are and your potential. And Spirit is saying in the near future, you have to work through that and walk in a new direction, because this is going to be a beautiful time for you, Aquarius, if you can like alchemize the energy of this Pluto and Aquarius that you're going to be going through over the next 20 years. It's a lot though. It's a lot. Recent past, Page of Cups. So this could mean a couple of things. You could have recently gotten pregnant, had a new idea that you're putting out into the ethers. You could have started a new artistic project, something that is like really getting your creativity out there, allowing you to express yourself and be more in tune with yourself. And this is actually a really good thing in regard to you focusing on your energy. Part of your grounding that you're doing, because you do so much for other people, is in doing for yourself. There goes the barking. Husband must be home. This energy of needing to like do this special thing for yourself to help you ground and alchemize your energy. It is so vital for you right now, Aquarius, because you have a lot of really good ideas. You have a lot of artistic ability, strength, and know-how within you, but you're just starting out. So give this time to grow. Give this time to like evolve before you, I don't know, before you tire of where things are going. Like, I believe you will get the recognition. Like, don't give up when you have just started to really get serious about something. So like, again, example, you're just starting your YouTube channel or something like that. You're just starting a new Instagram page. Don't give up just because it's the very beginning phases of that and you're not getting the recognition. There's a part of you that needs to work really hard right now to kind of like change your circumstances and to show spirit like, I really do want to like make my passions work for me to create a very happy, healthy home life and family unit. Okay. So next we have his advice. You see the paint easel, the paintbrush, the scroll, the book, the pen, right? The fire. Your advice from Spirit is to really tap into your inner energy right now. You have a lot of energy that is going to help propel you forward into more adventurous, more lucrative opportunities. You need to use the talents that you have, the gifts that you have, the gifts that you are probably starting to work on. Quite honestly, a lot of you are probably getting into something where you're like expressing yourself more, doing something that gives you joy. This is going to lead to a lot of success. So Spirit is like, figure out though where you want to place your emphasis, because you do have a lot of different things that you are capable of doing. It's not to say that you can't do everything, but if she tries to paint, write a book, write on that scroll, light the fire all at the same time, she's not going to get anywhere. So this is a situation where you want to use the old divide and conquer rule, where you pick something that you want to focus on and you go full steam ahead. Then after you get, far along enough in that situation, okay, now you jump into this next situation. But what I don't want you to do is to start doing this and that and this and that all at the same time and become a little bit lost in what you're trying to do. For your environment, like we said, this one I explained a lot during the pre-shuffle. So you're starting out with a lot of burden. A lot of heavy situations are on your chest right now. And you are needing to figure out how to lay those burdens down, to delegate, to move past situations that are giving you pushback, that are not working for you. Maybe you're holding all these brooms and the truth of the matter is none of those brooms are working, or none of those brooms are giving you the success that you need. So you're having to like let go of what's holding you back, what's making you feel heavy, truthfully, like very heavy, like emotionally, it's just been tasking. And you need to figure out how to just revel in your own beauty, focus on your own goals, be in your own divine presence, and truly start to figure out what it is that actually gives you joy. I think when you find what this thing is, it's going to allow you a lot of self, I I won't say freedom of self-expression, freedom of finances, a lot more autonomy over yourself. And also, some of you may also be going into like a single energy. This is definitely a card that doesn't show a lot of family. And I know we've been talking about that, but there's a lot of Aquariuses on here. And some of you might actually be thinking like, well, this situation hasn't worked out, so I'm actually going to go into a season of singleness, figure out who I am, love myself, pour into myself, and as the opportunity makes itself present, then you jump into something beautiful. You surround yourself with the right people, you sing a new song, you live your life in a way that is more conducive for your overall happiness, and you get out of this burden that you've been in for a while. So your environment is one that is changing quite rapidly, literally because you are going to have to decide that you want your environment to be better than what it is. For your hopes and fears of the Six of Pentacles, I just think you're worried a little bit about like, is there equality, especially if this is like relationship? Are you being paid properly? If it is about your job? But with the Star card, there is a lot of healing that is having to take place in this particular sector of your life. Maybe there's been dynamics within jobs, relationships, family, where one person has felt like they were giving more, doing more, and you felt like the other one was maybe taking more, not being fair, not being aligned. You can also see with this Star card, she has one hand up, one hand down. So there's this balancing act that is actually occurring within your life. But it also is going to take healing within yourself, which is what the Star card is about having hope, about having faith, about healing through this difficult time where things are not necessarily in balance. You have a lot going on as far as like trying to work on your spiritual business or your spirituality, being an empath and being there for everyone, taking care of everyone, not getting the recognition that you deserve, needing to like figure out how to go forward and not be in such like limiting situations. And also just like reeling it in. Like, I feel like Aquarius, you have so much on your mind, so many things you want to do and not enough time to do them. So take this month of March to like breathe, give yourself a little bit of time to like rest, to heal, to focus on your dreams, your passions, to find better balance within relationships, within structures that you're a part of, and even within yourself. Don't be all work and no play, or all play and no work. Show up for yourself and be that like healing force that you need. And then your potential outcome is the Nine of Cups, but I want to see. Oh, this is upside down. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Queen of Swords. Her energy is trying to pop through. You are Queen of Swords. What is this Nine of Cups for Aquarius? What is this wish fulfillment? Three of Cups. So you're going to be celebrating something huge. Something huge. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can clarify it a little bit further, but you're going to be celebrating something that you've been waiting for under this full moon, this Libra full moon. What is this that they're celebrating? There's endings to situations that needed to end, or conversations that you have that help you break away from the old. Maybe you're walking away from a situation that wasn't working, and now you're like, whoa, I'm on this whole new path, and this path is working. So it's going to require you to literally like say, hey, I'm done with this past. They're all cups. All like whatever this is very emotionally impacting you. So your wish fulfillment comes through. You're celebrating with your friends your success. And the reason why you got here is because you put yourself first and you said, this was not working for me, so I had to let it go. And thus it goes. And the energy that you receive back from being in your power is that you get to revel in the beauty that this card brings. Community. Sorry, I got cut off. So all the things that bring you satisfaction, happiness, togetherness. And you know what you probably will receive once you get there? some of that recognition you were looking for that was challenging you in March. So if you know what this is, if you've already gotten hints of what this might be, we are still very early into the month. Let me know. But if you're watching this closer to the end of the month, did like something start to pop off for you and like, wow, like this is really working for me all of a sudden, like I'm able to get my groove back. Like it could even be something that you've been working on in the spiritual space. Maybe your spiritual business, your spiritual crafts. Maybe honestly, you may have put like a little spell out into the world and you're seeing it happen. So whatever it is, Aquarius, you got something up your sleeve. I'm really excited to hear about it, but it's going to make you extremely happy. You're going to be celebrating with the people that you love. So we're going to go ahead and put away the tarot. We're going to dive into your oracle reading. I feel like my air signs, your readings were a little bit long this month, I should say, but oh well, hopefully you watch it. Okay. So we're going to start out, we're going to pull 2 oracle cards. There they are already. I love when they are quick. So your first card here says inspiration and courage. So this is like wand energy, okay? So you need to focus on whatever inspires you. She's got her crystal ball here. So we're still feeling very much so like a high priestess energy in this card. There is something within you that wants to come out. A really special gift, a special power, a special witchy tool, something about you that is going to wow the masses. Allow your art and your majesty and your uniqueness to really shine through this month and bring something new to the table that gives you joy, that inspires you and inspires other people. I feel like you're going to see like a difference in the way that you feel. And your second card here, it says tears of joy and sadness. So I feel like there's going to be a change in how you feel about yourself by the end of this month. Like you start off really trying to manifest, but you're not feeling the love. And by the end of the month, I feel like those tears of sadness, the drama that you went through is going to actually turn into tears of joy. Maybe you're going to be doing mirror magic. Maybe you're going to be doing like talks with yourself where you're uplifting yourself or you're getting yourself through the day through mantras and stuff like that. But there's this need for you to really like see that things will get better. That the burdens that you're carrying, you will put them down. That you're walking away from emotionally unfulfilling situations so that you can celebrate and so that you can be successful. So you can receive those tears of joy and that acknowledgement that you've been looking for. So I love that for you. Last thing we're going to do is pull a word for you for this particular month that Spirit wants you to focus on. Recharge. It says there's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe your soul. So if you feel like you have been putting a lot of effort into other people, into other situations, your job, your businesses, your spiritual practices, and you haven't actually put any effort into yourself, this is going to be a huge year for you where you actually start to put the work into yourself the way that you should. It's going to require that you actually take time to yourself, like we saw in that 9 of Pentacles, to actually sit and enjoy and revel in your own power, your own, like just your own energy, and where you're not going to be burdened with thinking about other people and what they're up to, what they're doing. This is a month where I want you to be a little bit selfish, Aquarius. I want you to recharge. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. I want you to like focus on who you are. You are a divine spiritual being, and you will receive the accolades that you deserve. You just have to give it time, and you have to actually decide, like, where am I going? Am I going in this direction? Am I going in that direction? Am I cutting this person off? Am I cutting that person off? Am I allowing my manifestations to take root, or am I forcing the situation? Like, give it time and focus on the positive and focus on the good. But with all that being said, my dear Aquarius, I love you so much. Wishing you so much clarity. I feel like that's what you need this month. You just need a little bit of clarity about where to go. But I'm wishing you so much clarity, so much happiness, that peace will be restored into your life, and that you will receive that wish fulfillment, whatever it is that you're desiring, that recognition, if that's what it is as well. All right, my loves, I'll see you again very soon. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if this message resonated with you in any way. And I hope to talk to you again as soon as our time together rolls back around. All right, take care. Bye, guys.